Hello and welcome to our show. Nice to meet you, Union Athletics. This is Eric McDowell. Thanks for joining us today. Our continued series for Union College student athletes, the extraordinary stories, not only in the playing arena, but all the other things that they do academically in our community, locally, regionally, nationally, and around the world, as we'll find out today as well. We thank you for joining us each week, and we appreciate you supporting Union students as well. Make sure to go to Union College Athletics website, and that's unionathletics.com, for all the stories, stats, results, and much, much more. Here's our new edition today of Nice to Meet You, Union Athletics. And joining us is senior Max Balter. Thank you, Max, for taking the time to come with us today.
Yeah, thank you.
Max is on the indoor and outdoor men's track and field team, so his season runs quite long and he's very busy, but yet you have just been amazing. We've got a lot to talk about with you today, not only on the track, but the other special things that you're doing. We're very proud of you, and we thank you for coming with us today, Max. Now, you have a 3.8 GPA here at Union in mechanical engineering. Talk about how you balance both outstanding academics and the indoor and outdoor track seasons as well.
Okay, for me, I mean, it's all about having passion. I mean, I'm passionate about engineering. I'm passionate about track and field. So for me, I don't think it's all that difficult. I mean, I enjoy what I do every day. So for me, it just comes natural.
Did it come that way also before Union and high school and all the things that you had on your plate? You've always been this way.
Not really. In high school, I played a lot of different sports. I played soccer. I played basketball. I ran track in the outdoor season. I came to Union. I tried out for the soccer team. I got cut. I tried out for the basketball team. I got cut. And I went to track and field, and it's been great ever since. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So that after the other sports, you went into this.
Exactly.
It's amazing, as you folks will find out what he's accomplished. Now, Coach Dave Riggy has a passion, as you say. He has the big passion for Union. He was a star athlete here in track and field. So talk about his passion as a coach for you and the other student athletes and the other coaches that help you too.
Okay. Well, Coach Riggy has been just an outstanding coach, an outstanding mentor, just an outstanding guy. I mean, he works two jobs, and he's trying to balance both at the same time.
Recently married too.
Recently married, has a new kid, and he does an absolutely phenomenal job. And it's not only him. We also have other coaches. Coach Darlington, he's the jumping coach. He coaches me. We also have Coach Kunzel, again, does an outstanding job. He coaches the throws. We have Coach Heather Maffei. She coaches just general events. And
all part-time too.
It's all part-time. Every one of them. I mean, Coach Darlington, my coach, is a teacher. Coach Kunzel is a teacher as well. And so they love mentoring kids. And every one of the coaches does an incredible job. They're all very young. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're just extremely helpful.
We're blessed to have them with us.
Yeah.
Dave has so much love for this college, and we're really proud of him and also what he accomplished as a student athlete, so he can relate to what you go through, no question.
Of course.
Now talk about our outstanding professors here at Union College and the fine academic challenges here in your collegiate experience.
Well, I think the mechanical engineering department at Union is world class. It's just first rate. I mean, every professor is just outstanding. I mean, just to name a few: Professor Busenel, Professor Bruno, Professor Rapoff, Professor Rom, Professor Hodgson, Professor Cortez, Professor Chaco, and Professor Sanders, Professor Anderson. Everyone in the department. I've had every one of them, and I don't have anything bad to say about any of them.
What's the best quality you think they bring here to our college that helps the students?
I just think they're all very, very nice, very down to earth, and very understanding. I mean, especially since I'm an athlete, they understand that, okay, if I have a track meet this weekend, that they'll understand that I might miss class on Friday because we have to travel sometimes. And they're just very understanding. They know what's going on. They actually know that Union has a track team, which a lot of people don't know. So it's good to relate to the teachers. So.
Well, we hope a lot of people today will learn more about it too. We're very proud of the teams. Now this season, speaking of track and field, Liberty League Championship, State Championship, school record holder. What memories do you have about the indoor season and also the outdoor season that's on the horizon?
Yeah, well, I think this indoor season especially, we come in with only two seniors, myself and Kyle Buckland, and there's no juniors on the team. So we're a very, very young team. But the new people that have come in have really stepped up in a big way. And it's in track. People think it's an individual sport, but it's really a team sport. We train together, we lift together, and we bond as a team. And just to name a few kids, I mean, Kyle Buckland, fellow senior, also a mechanical engineer, also brilliant kid. Tosin Kazim, rookie of the year. Rookie of the year.
Liberty League,
Tosin Kazim, Nolan Honica, he's a pole vaulter, sprinter. Dylan Shuck, another jumper, and works extremely hard. We also have Alex Papalian, he's a thrower. And there's a lot of other kids too, but we all work together, we work extremely hard. I mean, not only do we run, we also lift outside the track. And we lift probably heavier weights than most of the football team. So.
And there's really no off season when you look at it too, especially if you run a cross country team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the track people that are on the cross country team, and they go fall, winter, spring.
It's a long season, so you really have to pace yourself. But I mean, track in particular, the fact that it literally is two separate sports, and so like you said, there's really no off season. It's just continuing to go.
And you say about working together, and one of the most exciting events I was at Penn Relays is it's like being at a circus. There's so many things going on,
exactly.
And it's exciting. So you are warming up for things, but you can also go over to the weight event. You can go to the vault and support your teammates that way. It's pretty unique, isn't it?
It is, especially indoors. Everything is inside a stadium, so it's very loud. It's very chaotic, but at the same time, you can watch someone jump, you can watch someone throw, you can watch someone run it all at the same time. So. I mean, Union, we have a small team compared to like St. Lawrence, compared to RPI, compared to Hamilton or RIT. But the numbers we have, the few kids we have, are very passionate. They love what they do, and they put in a lot of hard work. So yeah.
Hard work is what student athletes here are used to.
Of course.
And you succeed with the challenges, and look forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about Ethiopia. We talked about the things that students do in the community, but we also talk about what they do with terms abroad and overseas, and the amazing opportunities that you take and you seize to help others. Now you went to Ethiopia this past summer in a leadership role in the Engineers Without Borders program. So what an amazing experience. Tell our folks about that.
It was really incredible. The whole project got started in 2009. There was a student at Union named Tatina. She was a 2009 Union Mechanical Engineering alumni, and she was from a village right outside of Dessie in Ethiopia, and that's her home village. And she wanted to do a project to bring water to this village, because obviously, I mean, in Ethiopia, clean water is a huge, huge issue. And she spoke with the people over there. She came back to Union with an idea, and she started the club, Engineers Without Borders, and we began doing the project. And I think it was in March of 2009 is when a group of students went over to Ethiopia to do a site assessment of the village. And they came back to Union, and we had all this data, and we just didn't know really what to do with it. And so from 2009 all the way up into 2011, we've been working on designs, trying to figure out how we can help them, what's the best way to get back over there. And finally, last year, we applied for a Davis Projects for Peace grant, and we ended up winning that.
You received the grant?
We received a $10,000 grant to go over there.
Fantastic.
And unfortunately, the grant said that we were going to go over there and build a well, but we didn't realize we couldn't build a well in the rainy season during the summer. So what we decided to do instead, we decided to go over there, and we partnered with Save the Children, which is a non-governmental organization. We partnered with them, and they agreed to help us oversee the project in the future, to maintain it, in case any problems happen. They can pretty much fix them. And the idea is to go back in December of 2012 to actually implement the well.
In our winter.
In our winter, December of 2012, in our winter, because it's their dry season over there. So we're hoping to go back then. Save the Children is hoping to work with us and put in the well and see what happens.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, think about the value that will come from that too, and the faces, as we saw in one of the photos that we just posted here during the show, the faces of those kids. What was that like when you saw those kids for the first time?
It was really incredible, because I mean, these people that they really have nothing, and yet they're so happy. They're very passionate, and just, I mean, all the kids, smiles on their faces when they saw us. I mean, very joyful, very playful people, and especially in Ethiopia, when I think it's a staggering number. I think it's like 50% of the population is under 18, which is really
remarkable.
Which is really staggering. But all the kids is very happy. I mean, they just very fortunate for what they have, and it was a joy to see.
Now, what's next for you? You've got one more season, the outdoor
Yeah.
season, and then after that, come June, what are your plans?
Well, in the outdoor season, I'm hoping to qualify for the national meet in the long jump. I just missed it this year for the indoor track season. So hopefully the outdoor, we can put something special together. And hopefully the relay teams can continue to do well. And in terms
You
of,
were 15th in the nation in the long jump during the winter season.
I think I got pushed down to like 20th or 23rd.
What would you have to do to qualify in the outdoor, would you say?
They changed the qualifications from last year. Last year they had a provisional mark and an automatic qualifying mark. This year they just take the top 13 or 15. So I just have to get into that top rank, the click, which is a bit unfair because you can have 30 kids hitting the automatic mark, but they're only going to take 15. So you really got to jump well towards the later end of the season. So.
Well is something you do well in a variety of areas. Max, congratulations on your successes and achievements, and best of luck in all these endeavors now and in the future.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And try to catch a break between these seasons.
Yeah.
So thank you again. We thank you for watching our show. Each couple weeks, make sure to go on and also on unionathletics.com and right here on Channel 17 for continuing educational programming. We learn a lot from our student athletes, that's for sure, as you've seen. Thanks again for joining us, and have a great day.